Today I'm in the wood yard. I got a load of wood in my trailer. We're gonna dump it right here. Here we go. Look at that. Is that a thing of beauty or what? Last night we got back, Bert and Adam and I got back from being up at Ken's doing a bunch of work. We went to Ed's, made a whole bunch of wood. So you've seen all those videos. And this is the load of wood that we picked up at Ken's, and he can get more of this, like lots more. And I'm gonna make kindling out of this and maybe build some stuff out of this. So it doesn't look like that much because it's not heaping up, but it's solid wood all the way through, all different kinds of thicknesses. There's 6-inch, there's probably some 8-inch in here, but a lot of 6-inch stuff. And it's mostly hard maple. And there's a little bit of oak in here and probably a little bit of basswood. That's it, but mostly hard maple. It's gonna be good kindling. So I'm gonna dump it right here and it's gonna be stacked right up against the barn over here. So I gotta do that because it's warming up real fast today and I gotta get out into the field because I got a load of wood to deliver today and it's out there where it was been muddy for a while and it froze last night. So gotta dump this and then quick put a load on and go deliver it. So it's time to get busy. So these are the pieces that we cut down because we wanted to fill this back end in because there's a lot of 8-footers in there and 9-foot, 10-foot. There's a lot of different lengths, and so we cut a lot of these up so we could fill the back end in, but I don't want to just dump this on the ground and have all the other stuff on top of it. So I'm going to take all these short ones and I'm just going to throw them over here out of the way, and I'm going to dump the long stuff here because it's going to be stacked right to this side over here to your left. So I'm going to put all this over here right now. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but see how thick that is? And then watch this. See how thin it is there? That's why this stuff is discarded. It's real thin on this end, real thick on that end. And a lot of the stuff is like that. Or it's got, you know, it's just stuff like this where it's edges, like this. Or you get edges where it's not a full board. You know, it's narrow in this end and this end. And this is real thin on this end. So sometimes first, second, third cuts are just off cuts that they have. They got to get rid of because they can't put it on the market like that. There's a lot of it, but then there's a lot of stuff like this. No knots, perfectly even, 3/4 inch wood. There's nothing wrong with it, but this was a piece that was cut in half from a long one, so the other end might be bad, but beautiful piece of wood. I mean, if you had to go buy it in the store, you'd probably pay, you guys know better than me, 10, 15 bucks, 20 bucks, I don't know. Hard maple, good stuff. So we're gonna put all that over here quick, and then I'm going to dump it, and then I gotta go put a load of wood because I got a load to deliver this morning. Like I said, I want to do it quick before the sun melts the field out there and it turns to slime, because it froze pretty good last night. It got down to about, I don't know, like 21, 22, something like that. But it was 45 or 46 here yesterday, and it's supposed to be like that again today, and then tomorrow it's supposed to rain. And I want to get this, get the wood loaded and delivered before the rain comes. So I got to get busy. Got lots to do today. So there it is, wood on the ground, lots of it. It doesn't look like that much, but that's a lot of wood and it's heavy, very heavy. So trailer's empty, gonna go fill it up with some firewood now. So this load that I have to put on is for 4 face cords or a full cord and a third, full load of just throwing in loose wood. And I've got a bunch of wood over here to this side. It's ash, hardwood, maple, ironwood, a little bit of everything. Then I got some birch right over here. I'll throw some of that in. Then I got some cherry over there, and then I got some stuff that I split not too long ago over there that was from dry wood. So I'm just gonna throw a bunch in until it's full, and I want to get this done right away this morning because it's already getting the top layer, because the sun is out. The top layer, all this mud out here is getting a little bit slimy, but it's gonna get soft by this afternoon. It'll be, you know, 3, 4 inches, 5 inches of mud slop. So I'm gonna get it on real quick and get it out of here and then go deliver it. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna start chucking wood right now. Oh, a lot of it's froze in too, nice. This will be fun. Look at what I have created. A load of wood is once again in the trailer. It's a thing of beauty, I know. It always is, because wood is good. So I did pick up some of the stuff that was right here that was split from the wood that I just cut and split that was in these piles here. And this stuff, when I split it, was bone dry. I tested it, so it was good, and so I finished the pile off with that. It's starting to get slick out there, starting to get kind of greasy. I'm gonna walk up here in the log pile so you can see. I'll try to get up here so I don't kill myself. There we go. So it's getting shiny, and so there's about that much grease on top. Eventually that's just gonna go pudding, turn to pudding. So that's why I wanted to get this load right here out of there and get it delivered. So I'm gonna put the tarp over it because this is a road trip delivery. I gotta go about 40 miles. And there's the wood that I dumped off, and that's gonna be stacked right up against the barn over there. So that's what's gonna happen. Let's go say hi to a friend. Here comes a cat. Haven't seen them yet today. When I got here, they were to go somewhere else, but one of them came to visit. Hello, pretty tat. Come here. Come here. The folks want to say hi. Say hi to the people. Hi there. Should we go get some food? Want to eat? Let's go get some food. Come on. Now, I've been told by people, take the pan and scoop. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, it's full too. There you go. There's one. There, number two. That's a lot of food there. Cats. There's Mr. Gray. And the little guy. I don't know where the other ones are. They're missing out. Oh, look at, the kids must have hung this up for the cats to play with. So before I pull out, I'm going to take my cover and put it up over the top. And this works pretty slick. All I ever do is just loosen it. And I take the conduit that they got in here, pull out a bunch, give it a toss, and go down the other end and slide it in. And I'm doing this because there's a lot of small stuff on top here. I'm afraid it's kind of light because it's real dry wood, and I could lose something because I got to go on interstate about, oh, probably 20 miles or so on the interstate before I get off on the state highway. Oh, we got one sticking up real high in the middle there. That's not good. There we go. Oh, it's down. There you go. It's in there. Now we go down to the other end and give it a crank. It is pretty fancy.
Well, Uh-huh. It works good. Better on the concrete than it probably does in the dirt.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Going down at all? What's the deal here?
Yeah, that's going. I know a speed handle would be better.
Oh, it just goes all by itself. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, and if we're outside, I suppose we could run a couple planks underneath it and just, if you got bad ground, you could use a plank.
Yeah, you could run it on the plane.
That'll work.
And then after you get it in a spot that you want it to stay, you just crank it down until one wheel hits and then it stays.
None of that, no chewing on the camera. So here's the scoop of what happened today. Not much. I got the wood loaded, and the guy was supposed to call me when he got home. He never called me, so I texted him and called him. Never got a hold of him, and it's 40 miles away, and I'm not driving all the way there if he's not going to be home, so it's probably going to happen tomorrow. So then Bert and I stacked the wood over there that we got up north the other day from Ken. I have a splitter, so you know me, I got to do something, so this pile's going to get split. But I'm not going to split with the elevator and put it into a trailer, because I'm just going to let it fall on the ground and we'll load it up later, because everything out there is solid mush and I don't want to be driving a trailer out there. So I'm just going to start piling up wood and eventually we'll load it with the elevator into the trailers once it gets to where we can drive out there again, because it warmed up today to, I don't know, 45, 46 degrees. It's been sunny all day, so it's bad. So I'm going to start the splitter up and make some little wood. Well folks, I got about I don't know, half of a cord split, and I got a text from my tree guy, and they're running late on the job. He wants to drop it off tomorrow, which is no problem. That way I can go home and eat. Sunset anyway, it's getting a little dark. It would have been hard by the time they got here, it would have been getting dark for video. So they're coming tomorrow to make the dump. So a whole bunch of chaos today. That's what they ended up with, but that's how some days are. You do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it seems like you don't really get anywhere. That was the day today. So that's it for today. You're going to poke the buttons tomorrow. You'll be back 5:30 a.m. I'll be here with a new video for you. Between now and then, you're going to go to my channel and watch one of the 990 videos. We're almost at 1,000. Good night, everyone.